We poked our head out of the window and opened the door and saw just multiple fire engines, multiple ambulances, and a bunch of cop cars lined up all up and down the street.
A deadly head-on collision happened here on Roosevelt Drive in between Derby and Oxford in the town of Seymour.
Does that surprise you?
No, not on this road. There's always, a number of accidents up and down the road, going all the way down to Pink House Cove, down by the bend, and continuing down.
Seymour resident Dustin Kershaw says he heard sirens.
It was, constant for a good, 15, 20 minutes.
The road closing for several hours overnight and reopening this morning.
This area has seen significant crashes in the past.
The police chief says a car with 3 people was traveling eastbound towards Derby, failed to negotiate the curve and struck a car traveling westbound towards Oxford. The 3 people in the car headed east were killed, including a child. The woman traveling west suffered serious but non-life-threatening injuries.
The 3 people, 2 female adults, an operator and a passenger in the front seat, and a toddler in the rear seat succumbed to their injuries due to the severity of that impact, and they were pronounced deceased at the scene of the accident.
He says both the driver and the passenger are women, but they still want to confirm the identity and age.
Our hearts and sorrow and sympathy goes out to everyone involved in this crash, especially the family members and friends of the deceased.
And Shara tells us, the chief of police there says, upon a preliminary investigation, speed appears to have been a factor. The accident is still being investigated.